What are the questions still left to be answered about Johnny Manziel?
Well, I mean, look, you want to see officially how big he is. That'll be something people pay attention to. Then it's going to come down to how he does in the interview process, doing their background work on him, maturity-wise. Teams aren't going to care. People keep talking about, well, he goes out and he does this, that, and the other. People aren't going to care about what he's doing with that time, as long as he's putting in the time he needs to put in studying. So if he's at the facility watching tape till 8 o'clock and then he wants to go out after that, teams aren't going to worry about it. They're just going to do their homework and make sure that he's putting in the necessary time to get ready each and every week, and that it's important to him. And from everything I've been told, I mean, the guy is passionate about it. He does work at it. And the other thing that's going to be interesting is that his teammates at the combine, like, you don't want to be Jake Matthews, because the first 10 minutes of your interview in the combine room is going to be answering questions about Johnny Manziel. So all those teammates will get grilled. But from the early reports I've got, his teammates really like him.
If I said over/under 4.5 for his draft spot,
I don't think he'll get by Cleveland at 4.
Okay.
That's where we are right now. I think that's kind of where I have him slated. You talk about the teams that are picking up there. Houston is not a fit. You mentioned that. I was looking this up. Their last two quarterbacks, they're under O'Brien, over the last 2 years, combined to rush for negative 119 yards. Manziel rushed for 2,169 over that period. Not a scheme fit with Houston. But Jacksonville's a possibility, and I don't think he would get by Cleveland.
I like Cleveland or Jacksonville because now, and I've said this before, I'm drafting somebody to play a position that you have to have a great player there, but I'm also drafting somebody who gives us a personality, somebody that you can watch. If that's a Thursday night game on the NFL Network and it's Jacksonville playing, now you'll watch. Cleveland on a Thursday night, now you'll watch because there's a fascination there with him, and that's why I would take him. I would not hesitate. If you said I can have any of these quarterbacks and I'm Jacksonville or Cleveland, I'm taking Johnny Manziel. Your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a good point, Dan. I spent a couple of years, as I think everybody has in the NFL, working for the Browns. And, and when you go to a game in Cleveland, Dan, I don't know if you've been in a while, but if you look up in the stands, you will not see any jerseys of current players.
It's Brian Sipe.
It's Brian Sipe, Bernie Kosar, it's Jim Brown. I'm like, golly, we don't have a player good enough to even sell a jersey. So from that standpoint,
maybe a Tom Cousineau jersey.
Yeah, exactly. So if you draft Johnny Manziel in Cleveland, you will be selling Manziel jerseys and Manziel beer koozies like they're going out of style.